Oh, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid, guys. So we got a little early unboxing here, but before we do, we gotta talk about some releases that happened, some shock drops that just happened literally today. It actually kind of felt like a shock drop, you know, because no one really made videos about it yesterday. I didn't know the information till about a couple hours before the information. So that's why I always tell you guys, hey, follow me on my IG, all right? I know I said little riddles because I just did post it like, hey, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I put a little Snkr app icon in a little cactus fleet plant, you know, logo. Because what happened, the cactus fleet plants, whatever, Nikes, they just shock drop on the both colorways. And it was on the Snkr app. Well, your boy didn't get your dubs. It's all right, man. You know, move on. I didn't really like them anyways. I was just planning on like reselling them or actually trade it for something that I want. It did happen about, I want to say 2 p.m. Eastern time. It happened on the dot, and information was all correct. Shouts to my boy Nicky B2313. He's the one that let me know, and it seemed like there was a decent amount of stock for both. I want to say between both colorways, it was about 47,000 pairs. Doesn't seem like a lot. You know, it's actually really, really low, especially if people do hit 2 pairs. So there's actually really, really low chances. So the black pair, which is I actually like, I wouldn't mind having it. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not trying to pay that resale price. That's crazy. Black pair had about 27,000 pairs. I did hear some notions between, there was some wrong information. Shouts to Seth Fowler. That a lot of people say they feel a little big, or you should get true to size. I don't know what to believe, man. You know what? If you were lucky enough to just get a pair, you should be just fine. But, you know, I went for my size, which was about a size 9. I only had about 2,000 pairs. Smaller sizes, only 1,000 pairs. Bigger sizes, you know, it was pretty limited. Like each sizing maybe had less than about 2,000 pairs. I'll say that. And then the green pair, or the, had about 19,000 pairs. But with that being said, it was, like I said, it was pretty limited. I'm not sure how much these things are going to be going for once people do have them in hand. But one thing I know is that every Cactus Fleet Plant Nikes that comes out, they always do very, very well. Or at least they're going for something. Even those ugly, hairy Grinches, they're still like at 3 something, which is crazy. They do retail at like, what, $220 plus tax. I think from the website, they just did their raffle website. Took an L on those. Took all L's, man. But I mean, I'm not trying to pay resale on these. This is fine. I actually really don't even like them for real like that. But, you know, everything else, they kind of go for bread. And I feel like these are probably going to go for bread too as well. Like, they'll probably be at least something, you know, 300 something, a little bit over. Who knows? Another one was also the black SBs that came out on Snkr today. I actually kind of woke up kind of late. The black gums, if you want to call them, sold out. And these things only retail for $115, which is not that bad. But I wasn't able to get them. Again, pretty low in stock. So it just seems like nowadays people really like the crazy stuff now. I'm not sure if people still love the retros anymore, but it's definitely more the crazier stuff. So, but all right, man, with that being said about today's shenanigans, man, let's do this early unboxing because they did do EA yesterday and it seemed like they didn't quite sell out. I'm not sure because there was some criteria to be in order to get EA. I feel like Nike should just did a shock drop. If they did a shock drop, it would have sold out quick. But like they did like some type of in waves and they still didn't sell out. I just think maybe some people just didn't really care for it. I don't know. All right. Check them out. Here it is. Voila. It is a black and blue box. We already did kind of take a look at these things when I was in California at the Shoe Pugs. But I got these a little early, you know, so we can do some early content. These are set to release sometime in November. I believe it's November, like, the 2nd week or something on Saturday. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But anyways, big shouts to my guy, Hype Supply. If you guys don't know, all his links will be in the description below. And if you guys want to use my discount code, JMK10, he always got the heat. He always got the early. So anyways, guys, here it is. Voila. So apparently, they wrap all the shoes like this now, I guess. And voila, check them out. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna say, maybe you're not feeling this way. I get that, you know? And I already put these like next to my other Royals because to me this blue is way too bright, you know. And don't get me wrong, I love Royal Air Jordan 1s. It's actually one of my favorite Air Jordan 1s other than the Chicago's, but it's one of my favorites. Like I still have the 2017 pair, which is one of my favorites. And my grails of all, one of my grails when I was in high school was the 2000 pair. And this is the one that got the number in the back. Just want to flex that real quick. And also I changed the laces. Let me know how you guys like this. You know, I try to give it that more OG look to it. And shouts to Browse _ and Kicks. He's actually sent these purple laces. I think they came off of like maybe a core purple or something like that. But it kind of gives it that OG vibe to it. So that's why I like it. Anyways, back to the suede. Now these are set to release sometime, I think like the second week of November. And yeah, these didn't sell out on the sneakers app on EA, which kind of gives it a bad look. Like they should just went ahead and just did a full shock drop if they learned anything this year. Like if they haven't noticed, like I would be super surprised if these actually sell out on release day. Like it's kind of like one of those things, you know. Again, it's not a bad shoe by any means. It's fine. It looks okay. If you don't have the OG Royals or, you know, the 2017 Royals, it's not that bad. I know some people don't like the suede because the whole daggone shoe is all suede. The entire shoe is suede, except for the tongue. But stay tuned. I'll have like a full detailed review and all that stuff. You know, I'll try to get a little early. You know how we do on the channel, but yeah, man, these things did not sell out. These things were actually sitting, and I kind of feel like when Nike did that, kind of give it like a bad look. But again, Air Jordan 1s right now are just kind of not it. You know, it's just kind of like a thing where I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people already have too many Air Jordan 1s. So it's kind of like one of those things where like do I need to get another pair of Air Jordan 1s with the same blue? I mean, unless you're a collector, sticker YouTuber, or you just love the Royals, kind of no need for it, you know. And I definitely understand that, guys, especially when money's tight right now. Will these actually hit outlets? I don't know. I mean, if we look at the satins, the bread satins, they're going under retail. And also, what else is going on the retail? All the Air Jordan 1s haven't sold out. I just feel like Nike, they push out they saturate the market. I know some people love it, like, oh, I love when Jordan's sitting. Okay, great, because you know when Nike sees that, what they're gonna do? They're gonna have to try to rethink things. They might make things more limited, make things more difficult to get, because Nike's not in the business of not selling out. I'll tell you that much. All I'm saying is that look, just enjoy while we can until whatever Nike decides to do. All right, but these are okay. They're fine. You know, they're not that bad. A lot of people say. A lot of people say these are trash. It's definitely not the best Reimagined that ever came out. I'll tell you that much. I mean, the Reimagined 3s was fire. The Lost and Founds were fire. I wish they would just did a Royal Lost and Found lookalike or something. You know, that would have been super dope with the little purple laces or something. That would have been fire. Anyway, guys, hey, this weekend I will see you guys tomorrow in DC at the Got Soul event, guys. Hey, it's the first time in DC. I cannot wait. I haven't been back to DC in a long time, since probably like 2019, so I'm very excited to come back. Last DC event I went to was actually really nice, so can't wait to come back, guys. Anyways, hey, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at Chris and IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. You know, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.